When the Los Angeles Lakers were dealing with a ton of injuries and other issues, one unlikely player stepped up and kept their playoff hopes alive.
This year 26, Reeves climbs it and flies.
We are, of course, talking about AR-15, Austin Reeves. Reeves has taken over the NBA with his insane play on the court, which has had some members of the NBA community naming him the Lakers' savior, while others aren't so high on him. So let's take a look at what the NBA community thinks of Austin Reeves. Now, Reeves really hit the big time when he helped the Los Angeles Lakers get a crucial win over the Orlando Magic. In a game where superstars like Anthony Davis only scored 15 points, AR-15 stepped up to the plate and dropped a career high of 35 points. The performance was so impressive that Shannon Sharpe went on record the next day to say that Reeves not only outplayed the #1 overall pick in Paolo Banchero, but even Anthony Davis.
He was the best player, and it wasn't close. An undrafted free agent. You got 2 #1 overall draft picks, Anthony Davis and Paolo Banchero, and Austin Reeves was the best. Wendell Carter Jr. was a high draft choice. D'Lo was a high draft pick, the 2nd overall pick. And Austin Reeves, an undrafted free agent, was the best player on the floor last night. He outscored by himself last night, 10-5.
Now, one thing that helped Reeves come out of his shell and become this insane player is all because of the injuries that the Lakers have had. In particular, the 2 superstars, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, have missed a ton of time. Reeves has been the driving engine to the Lakers' recent success, so much that the former NBA players like Jay Williams questioned exactly how LeBron James could be added back to the lineup without hurting Reeves' production.
So I started digging down into it. Well, if you bring back LeBron, this team can get potentially to the Western Conference Finals. How do you bring back LeBron? Like, the more I sit there and think about it, the more I think about when you bring back LeBron in this short period, how in the hell is Austin Reeves supposed to continue to play at this level? The ball's in Austin Reeves' hands a ton. You guys know the kind of lather, the kind of rhythm that you get when the ball's in your hand?
Imagine playing so well that people wonder if it's a good idea to take the ball from you and place it in LeBron James's hands. Besides, it seems like a good problem to have for the Lakers, who were so desperate for guard help earlier in the season. Another former player that seems to be infatuated with Austin Reeves recently is JJ Redick. Redick is known to be one of the best analysts in the game right now and believes that Reeves might be the X factor for the Lakers' potential playoff run. This is what Redick had to say.
But I'm excited about Austin Reeves, not just because he can shoot the basketball. He has shown off the dribble some real moxie. He's been featured on House of Highlights and Sports Center. He crossed up Giannis not too long ago. Like, it's all those things, but he has an intangible. And that is toughness.
Now, of course, the toughness that Redick is referring to has to do with Reeves' on-court scuffle with Mavericks player Josh Green. AR-15 did not hold back when he told Green to his face that he would mess him up, but not in those PG-friendly words.
A lot at stake, and folks, there are. We got A-list celebs, good pressure by Josh Green. Wow. Oh, Mark Jones.
Oh boy, him and Austin Reeves bumping their gums a little bit. And a technical foul is going to go against Josh Green.
I think it might be double technical.
Maybe it'll be a double.
Yeah.
And this wouldn't be the last time that Reeves taunted an opponent or got in their face, as recently Pat Bev disrespected LeBron James by doing the too short taunt at the King after scoring on him, and Reeves kept a mental note of that and made sure to get Beverly back the next time they played, which is exactly what he did, which is one of the reasons why LeBron loves to play with him. This is what James had to say about Reeves.
I don't think he was drafted to be in the position that he was thrown into last year. I think, yeah, I mean, he was undrafted. He was an undrafted guy. I mean, so, you know, he had to earn his stripes, and, you know, he didn't think that he was going to be thrown into the rotation when he was thrown into the rotation, and not only thrown into the rotation, then became a huge part of our rotation, and then became someone that we trusted to the point where he hit a game winner in Dallas.
That's part of Reeves' story that makes it so special, going from an undrafted player to being the savior of the Lakers. You couldn't write a more Hollywood script than that, but this is better than Hollywood because it's real. Now, like LeBron, another one of Reeves' teammates who is incredibly impressed by Reeves' progress has been Anthony Davis, especially with his aggressive attitude. Just take a listen to what Davis had to say.
Speaking of being aggressive, what can you say about young Austin Reeves? 35 the other night, 25 and 11 tonight.
Playing well. He's stepping up. It's nothing new to us. We know the type of player he is. We know how great of a playmaker he is, and he's showcasing it right now when we need it most. Need to win games. Obviously, there's a must-win for us. Trying to put a string of wins together, and everyone stepping up. D'Lo, Dennis, Vando, Bees. We're just trying to do it collectively.
Another person who is on the Reeves hype train is Zach Lowe. Now, Lowe is a well-respected figure in the basketball community, so when he is truly impressed, then a player must be doing something right. This is what Professor Lowe had to say.
It's not just that game, it's the last 6 weeks, I feel like, with LeBron out here and there, AD out here and there, D'Lo out here and there. He's gotten more aggressive as a scorer. He's looking for his shot more, and I think he needs to sustain that mindset when the Lakers get healthy again, because he's good. He's got a little pull-up game, and the Lakers are just better when he has a little bit more of a scoring mentality, because that unlocks his passing too. If he's a threat to score, more defense comes at you, that's when his passing can really sing. He's been quite a find for the Lakers. He's kind of playing his way into the back end of the Sixth Man of the Year conversation.
However, not everyone is feeling all the Reeves love. There have been a few players that have questioned why Reeves has gotten so much attention. And some, like Rashad McCants, have said that he wouldn't be getting all of this praise if he wasn't a Laker, or if he wasn't white. In fact, McCants thinks Reeves would get a near minimum contract if it wasn't for those two factors. This is what McCants had to say.
2 mil, 3 years. Like, these are things, like, I look back at those players got cheated from certain contracts, and I'm like, Austin Reeves, nah. Francisco Garcia got that shit. Like, you ain't deserve, you know what I'm saying?
The 68%ers are going to support it, though.
I know, but y'all giving it to him because one, he white, and one, he playing with the Lakers and they fat.
Ouch. But the general reaction of the NBA community has been nothing but positive toward Reeves. Who doesn't love a good underdog story? Well, McCants doesn't to both, but other than him, most fans, players, and analysts are on Reeves' side as he continues to ball out and make a bigger name for himself. Just take a listen to what Colin Cowherd, who simply described what Reeves is doing with one word: rare.
The NBA only has 2 rounds, and it's very rare when you can find a highly productive second-round player. The great ones, they run out of production after about the 17th pick in the first round. So to get an undrafted player to come into a big franchise and do what this kid is doing is rare. Last 9-10 games, he's averaging 20. He can score. He's a tremendous passer. He draws fouls. He may be the rare diamond in the rough.
Now, a diamond is in the rough is the perfect way to describe Reeves, and he is blossoming into his own at the exact right time for the Lakers to make some noise in the playoffs. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell beside it so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. And with that being said, you just watched us break down what the NBA community thinks of Austin Reeves. We'll see you next time.